What's up, everyone? We know that we've been absent for a little while, and that's because a lot of things are changing. So first off, it was super tough to get content, especially with him out, so all the content would revolve around me this season. And it was tough because it was a strange season. First off, in the beginning of the season, I wasn't starting, I wasn't getting any opportunities to get on the field and show anything for you guys, so it was tough to really film initially. And then I got the call that I got my first start, super ecstatic about that. Went out, balled out, and really never turned back. I then got to start the next 6 games. Did amazing. Had 10 hits and 22 at bats, hitting .455 with 7 RBIs on top of that.
Say South standings. Neubauer swings, pokes this one into right. That's going to drop for a base knock. Yes.
So finally get out there, start doing great. I'm at my peak, and from that, it all came crashing down. In practice, I hit a foul ball off my shin, and then the following week, I did it again in game. Same spot, and I had a stress reaction, which is basically between a bone bruise and a stress fracture, and that took me out for the rest of the season. So obviously from that, there's no content to really get. I was in the trainer's room all the time. I was in a boot for over a month just trying to get back on the field, and the shin just would not get any better, and I couldn't even put weight on it, couldn't run, walking hurt, and it just wasn't panning out, so I missed the rest of the year. And obviously we're back home, and he's still dealing with it right now. And being out for the rest of the season, it really gave me time to sit down and think about my future. I've been fortunate enough to play baseball since I was 3 years old, so I've been playing baseball for about 15 years now. And it's never the right time to step away, but right now is the right time for me. It's a tough decision. I've thought about it a lot, and I think right now is the right time for me to move on. And the biggest reason why all this is happening is academics. Academically, I'm a junior, almost a senior, and really, I'll be a sophomore next season. And the tough part about all this is Greensboro doesn't offer my major. My intended major is meteorology. It's always been my dream to be a meteorologist.
Since he was like 4.
And Greensboro doesn't have that, unfortunately. And now in my academic career, I need to start focusing on major-specific courses. And when I met with my advisors, there's nothing I could take. And all the classes don't go towards meteorology. I've already taken courses that are just going to go in as elective credits, so they're not going to help me in any way, shape, or form. And looking at that, I didn't want to postpone my professional career as well as spending a lot of money just to play baseball. I still want to play, but I don't think it's the right decision. Definitely wasn't easy, but I've been able to look at my baseball career as a whole, and I've accomplished everything I've wanted to do in the sport. Ever since I was little, ever since I really hit travel ball, my goal was to play collegiate baseball, and I did it. Throughout my career, I've always done well, and I'm really proud of that. My senior year in high school was by far my most favorite year I've ever played. I helped lead Countryside High School to a Pinellas County championship the first time in 40 years. That was just an amazing opportunity, amazing group of guys that I will forever cherish. And I just feel really satisfied with myself that now is the right time. I've basically checked everything off that I wanted to accomplish, and it's time to move on with my life and focus on my academics. So this is what next year is going to look like. I'll be attending Florida State University in the fall.
And me, I'm unknown. And with that kind of puts us in a weird spot of how we want to make content. Right now, I'm not going back to Greensboro College in the fall, and we'll see about what happens in the spring. I just really need to focus on my shoulder to get my arm back. I have all great grades. I'm ahead of the game there, so I'm just trying to focus on my arm health and my overall goals in life.
And content-wise, we definitely want to still keep New Bros going. Obviously, the baseball content is going to simmer down on my side. On his side, he'll keep you guys in the loop with how his recovery is going. And hopefully, when he gets back in the spring, he can take you along through a healthy season, unlike myself or him this past year. And then for myself, I really don't know. I'm just going to be honest. I really don't know. I love making content. Some of my favorite videos are not even videos that are base related. I like just filming. If I'm doing something cool, I like to just pick up the phone, record. So there will definitely still be content. I just, on my side, I don't know what's going to look like.
And for me, like what he said, what I'm going to really target is my recovery process and take you guys along coming from being hurt, surgery, post-surgery, recovery, and then finally healthy. That's what I have in mind as of right now. And if there is a spontaneous type of video that we would like to make, they'll definitely be coming your guys' way. And also, we're obviously back home in Florida for the summer. We both have full-time jobs, so it's going to be tough to really film consistently like how we have wanted to this past year. But be on the lookout for videos because there will be some type of content coming out. This isn't an easy spot for us, really, in the New Bros era because we didn't think this was going to happen. We were planning on at least 2 years, maybe even more, who even knows, but unfortunately it just went from one. I mean, we were hoping to play with each other, me on the bump, him in the infield, absolutely just crushing it, and, well, part of that happened, him crushing it happened, but everything else really didn't, so it was unfortunate. It isn't how we planned it and wanted it to go, but you just gotta roll with the punches sometimes and make do with what we can. Thank you guys for tuning in and listening and watching this video. A lot of information, a lot of what's going on with us right now, and we hope you guys understand and stick with us.
Because I promise you, we will still have cool content coming out when we get the chance. That'll do it for our life update. We'll see you when we see you.